Welcome back to the Chick and the Duck podcast. Myself, Rye, and my brother Micah. Where we talk about anything and everything pop culture, mostly movies. Today is season 4, episode 23. Um, I don't know why we do seasons still. It's kind of fun still, but we're gonna talk some movies that we've watched. We're gonna make a tier list. Talk about been a big sports week. Um, been a big MCU in shambles type week apparently. And so we're gonna be discussing that as well as talking about Loki and our movie of the week, which I think that wow, Mikey, you watched bangers this week. I'm looking at here. You watch some fire things. Anyway, and we'll talk about our movie of the week, which I think will be really cool to talk about. So, um, but how you doing? I've talked to you more because we've been playing some video games.
Yeah,
But other than Fortnite, how are things? How are things going? What have you been up to?
I mean, not much, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just been hanging out, uh,
Yeah.
doing like my usual stuff, I guess, but then not really because a bit of my free time has been used up playing, OG Fortnite.
Which has
Um,
been it like last night was a little rough, but it's still been fun,
yeah,
especially with
and
the
no,
squad.
it's been really fun. Last night was very rough. Last night was not fun,
I
but
think
I was
it's
very,
duos. I think the issues like
yeah, I think duos is usually pretty hard.
yeah.
Um,
When we were playing with Carson, I had a really good time.
yeah, I had fun,
And Brighton too.
but yeah, it's been it's been fun. I think I was just really tired last night too.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm late because I just finished the movie because I woke up at like almost noon because I was up till almost 3 last night and I was up super late the night before and then woke up for church.
Mm-hmm.
So I slept like 4 hours that night and then I took a little nap, but then I was gonna go to bed early. So when we played, I was like exhausted, and then I got off and I was gonna go to bed, and then I turned on Scream.
Last night.
Yeah, and then I didn't want to go to bed. So I
we
didn't end up going to bed till like 3:30.
we both watched some iconic horror this week, which like the week before I watched Alien and Halloween, but we both watched an iconic slasher.
Yeah, you can expect me to watch pretty much every iconic horror thriller movie now,
Dude,
based
I
off the Scream.
I want to watch Scream really. You gotta watch Halloween, dude, and the one I watched this week we'll talk about, but you gotta watch that too. And Alien, bro. Alien's gonna be your favorite movie of all
I think I'm gonna
time.
watch Alien last, probably. I think I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch all the Screams though.
I
Sorry if anyone loves Scream, but I looked at it or whatever, and
uh huh.
the second and the third one aren't rated that well.
I
And
might.
people said to watch the first and the fourth one to
Mm-hmm.
watch the new one. Because it's like they also
The
said the new one's like a soft reboot, but they said 1 and 4 is like because those are the 2 that happen in the same town as the
and then they
original.
have the Scream 5, which is the same name, which is just Scream, and then the one that came out this year is
Yes,
Scream 6, which is apparently pretty fun.
yes. So I'm gonna be watching, yeah, all that basically. Uh, those 4 movies. I'm skipping Scream 2 and 3, I think. I might watch them, at some point, but not while I'm, you know, trying to watch all these old bangers. But yep. Uh, so that, working.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Obviously, I start basketball tonight.
Oh, that's exciting.
So yeah, Dad's been talking to me, giving me
That
all his research.
What's
It's
funny is
it's
like
yeah.
no, continue. Go ahead.
And no, I think you're probably about to say kind of the same thing. What
Like
were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like obviously I think it's awesome that Dad does it. Like and he works really hard at it, which I think is really cool. And like, but and I would say this for both myself and you. I think you were a little bit better at this, but you know basketball so well that you're gonna like sometimes maybe make him like grind his gears because you just I mean, it's been a while since you've like thought about this stuff, but
Nah, it's
because
all there.
that's what I'm saying. Like you know it. Like I mean, I think I know it too. I think I'd be a really good coach as well, but um, it's like you haven't looked at basketball stuff in however many years, like on a coaching level or like a player level.
Yeah,
And it's just gonna come all back, which will be fun for you, I think.
it will be fun. I'm super excited. Yeah, I mean, I already helped him out a bit. I made him get a church gym or whatever because they only have hour-long practices.
Oh,
And I was like, that's not enough time.
yeah.
And so, yeah, I made him look around for churches and he got one
Mm,
where they can practice for like, told him to get a 2 hour slot,
mm.
even if he's planning to do an hour and a half practice, just because it gives you a buffer.
And you
Like,
could
you
do
don't have to
like a
use the
game
whole
at the
time.
end because they're kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And so all that different stuff. But then he's been giving me like all his
I
all
love
his
it. That's great though.
It is great, but I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna wing it.
You're
I'm just gonna do it.
not gonna watch
But
film on 9-year-olds.
but yeah, I mean, I've been talking to him, helping him out, like with figuring stuff out to do
Uh huh.
and like whatever. But yeah, practice starts tonight. I think they'll practice tomorrow too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I might be there, might not be there. I'm
Yeah.
scheduled for work
Tomorrow.
uh tomorrow instead of Wednesday through Saturday. It's tomorrow and then Wednesday off and then Thursday through Saturday.
Gotcha.
But it's like really low season right now, and so they need extras like every day, which are people that just show up and won't necessarily go on route.
Mm.
They'll just be there in case people don't show up and they need to go on route. But I just messaged them and was like, I voted. They asked for a vote to see if people want to work, and I was like, I voted that I could be an extra, but I want to know if I could use PTO. So I have like a day of PTO, and
Mm.
then do that, and then I'd be able to go to practice. So
Oh,
yeah. So we'll
got
see what happens. I just texted my operations manager.
nice.
Um,
Cool.
yeah, pretty nice.
Mm.
I think there's I've been doing Christmas stuff
Christmas, as in like presents. Yeah, I need a list, brother.
for people.
I need a list.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been doing my list. I've been doing like presents for people.
I mean, like I could probably buy you things without like you're one of the very few people. Not that I don't trust mom and dad, but like you're like one of the very few people I would legitimately be like, yeah, I don't need to send you a list. I think you would buy me good stuff, and I think vice versa.
Oh yeah,
But
you don't need to send me a list. I already have a go-to present for you.
okay,
And I mean, you're literally not ready for it, dude.
okay. um, but
Probably one of the best gifts I'll ever give.
and you've given an engagement
Yeah.
ring. Not that that counts, but
Maddie's present's gonna be pretty good too.
I have a couple ideas for you. How much are you spending, by the way?
On you?
Yes.
More than I normally would, just because of what it is.
Okay.
But so don't spend as much as I'm gonna spend.
Okay.
I usually spend like $50 probably on you.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
It's gonna be like 90 probably, but I really want to get it.
Dang, adult Micah's nice. Not broke Micah. I love it. No, so yeah, because last year you designed me stuff and you got me a couple of things, but you designed those posters.
Yeah, exactly.
But dope. Yeah. So I have a couple ideas for you. So if you want to send me stuff, feel free. But I also think I know you well enough. There's plenty of hat brands and different things, creative things that
Yeah,
you would like.
I mean, anything creative. Obviously, like you could give me the horror Christianity book, that
Yeah.
thing.
Now that
Like there's
I
stuff
know
that
you read too. That like I have. There's so many books that I
Yeah,
just
there's
know.
books you could get me. But other than that, I mean, I'm pretty much what will probably be on my Christmas list for like mom and dad, and like what I told Maddie when she
Hmm.
asked me, uh, was like camping, outdoor clothes, Carhartt,
Yeah.
Seeger brand, which Seeger's really expensive.
It is.
But that's like what I'm gonna be putting on my list. Sendero, that stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
That
I
kind of vibe. All
does mom
outdoor like campfire
does
vibes.
mom watch the podcast?
Don't think so.
Okay. I was thinking about getting this is so good. So like you can create a Funko Pop online now. And
Yeah.
like I've been like veering off of like trying not to get like Elijah Funko Pop for Christmas because it's so easy. Like it's a pretty like a cop out. Like I got mom like a movie for her birthday. Like she
Mhm.
wanted Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, so I bought her that. Um, but this looks so much like mom, and it's holding a book and a pottery thing. Obviously, it's a little like, but
Oh
like
wow.
it looks so much like her. Like jeans, white shoes, and like a North Face type jacket with the hair.
Yeah.
Like it looks so much like her. This kind of just like I
Yeah, that's
might do it
crazy.
just because of that. So,
Do it.
um, but yeah. So I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
There's a there's a Rangers thing that I found that is literally such a like it's a shirt that I might like. It's
Which
so cool.
one?
It's an ad that popped up. That's
On Instagram?
yeah.
I saw an ad on Instagram. Is it the one that's like the deep in the heart of Texas one?
No,
Like graphic tee?
it's called Restock LA. It's like simple. I can show
Oh,
you too.
Restock LA, they have a bunch of the hats. Restock LA is the one with the upside down hats, but they have a bunch of World Series ones. Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. Like it was yeah.
Their hats are sick, dude. Their World Series
They're so
champion
nice, dude.
hats for the Rangers are crazy
They're
cool.
so nice. I
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, I don't think I mean nobody listens to the podcast. Um
Elijah doesn't anymore.
he might.
Every
I have
once
no
in a
idea.
while.
But like dad doesn't listen to it, mom doesn't listen to it. Is what I
Daddy,
meant. And
Dad,
Maddie doesn't listen to it still.
yeah, that does. Dude, the other day, I don't know. I don't want to say this on here. Never mind, because I don't know. It's possible for other people to listen to this. So I'm not gonna say it on here. That's not a bad thing against Jenna or anything like that. So
Yeah, but so like for Maddie though,
hmm.
for her present, I'm giving her like a reader's care package.
Raiders,
Readers,
Raiders. I was like,
a
what?
reader's care package. So I was gonna get her present's gonna be expensive,
Mm,
but I was gonna get her a couple books,
mm-hmm.
like a blanket probably,
Is she becoming a
a mug.
reader pop?
She loves reading.
Does
She
she watch
only
Haley Fam?
only pro I told her to watch Haley Fam like 15 million times, and I told
I
her
don't.
she knows that I watch her.
Yeah,
I'm like I watch her all the time, and I'm like taking notes. I'm like, this is what
I
I think Maddie would like. This
I
is like what
don't. I literally don't read those books. Like I've never
no,
been so
but
entertained watching a video about something I could care less about.
yeah, exactly.
It's
I take
so.
it. Yeah, I add a lot of the books to like
Oh
to reading
shit.
lists for Maddie. Be
Uh
like, I
huh.
can get this for Maddie. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Right.
But so yeah, a couple books, some blankets,
Mm-hmm.
or a blanket, I mean, mugs, some stickers, bookmarks, and then 6 months of book of the month.
Ooh, nice.
So she'll get 6 books once a month. That's $100.
Yeah.
Not bad, honestly.
Jenna wants like the literally like she's so the way she's wired. She's so practical, and so she always
Yeah,
wants like she's like I want a foam roller. I'm like just go buy one. Like I don't care. Like it's
yeah,
$50. What like I don't you know? And like she wants a Stanley, so I'm gonna buy her Stanley. And like she wants
yeah,
like a pair of shoes. And I'm like, I'll buy them. I'm like trying to like you don't want anything cool. Like you just want granted I asked for movies from Jenna. I didn't ask for a lot of stuff. But
yeah.
um yeah, it's funny. She's like, yeah, you want to buy me a sushi roll kit? Not really. like, I don't really
I mean,
care.
that's pretty cool, but
It is cool, but like, I don't know. Like,
I never would have thought of that. But
I asked for like an After Sun T-shirt that I found on Etsy, which is so fire.
oh yeah.
And like
See, I
the
mean, there's certain things it's like I would never have bought this for myself that you can ask for that are practical.
yeah,
Like the sushi roll, it's like, would she really buy that for herself? Probably not, because it's not necessary. But you ask for it as a gift, then you can use it. But like a foam roller, it's like health related. It's like you're gonna buy it no matter what, because you like actually need it.
yeah. And
Like you
hers
could
is like in
just like
half.
prioritize it.
Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah,
but so I mean, I'm asking for a lot of things are cool, but
yeah,
I don't know. Christmas it's fun. Christmas is a good time. To,
it is fun. I think
I
for dad, I don't
yeah
know if mom hopefully didn't get this already or wasn't planning on getting it, but I was gonna get him the Jesus One Ranger shirt from Evan Carter.
the which one?
Evan Carter, or the rookie or whatever,
Uh
when he
huh.
got pulled up, he has a Rangers shirt that says Jesus One in the Rangers font and the colors or whatever, and it's part of Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Oh, that's a shirt.
Yeah, FCA Jesus One.
Oh,
It's
that's cool.
it's on a tee. Yeah,
Um,
with the EC32 on the sleeve.
that is pretty sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get that. That's easy but difficult.
Easy but difficult.
Because he just doesn't like. He's gonna be fine with anything. But same with mom. Like they're easy, but like you want to do something that's like good.
Yeah, I know.
So
I don't know what I'm doing for mom yet.
yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I might do that Funko Pop, but
Yeah.
just depends. Um. Oh, my week. Probably should talk about that. Nothing crazy. I bought some movies. So I'm gonna show you
Nice.
those.
Brother Bear.
I bought Brother Bear. I bought Blu-ray A Star Is Born. These were all $1, by the way. I'm gonna save the best for last. I bought Infinity War. Whatever, gotta have it. I bought Endgame. Gotta have it. I bought Whisper of the Heart, which you still need to watch.
Yeah, I do still need to watch Whisper of the Heart.
And the
Is it
most
still on HBO?
yeah, it should be on Max still. But
Cool.
this one, you're gonna be jealous because it's not on anything, and it's from one of our favorite filmmakers. Can you guess? Stars Ryan Gosling. I got First Man.
Oh, First Man.
I'm so excited to watch it.
I was wondering.
Because
Yeah,
it's
that makes
Damien,
sense because Damien Chazelle.
and it's not on anything, and it was like $3. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Um,
Because I was wondering. Yeah. Oh, actually, ooh, I'm gonna watch this.
what?
Because when you said Ryan Gosling, I immediately went to Drive.
Dude, I want to watch that so
Because
bad
Drive's
too.
never on anything. It's on Pluto, so it's free.
Oh, that has to happen. Um, what have I done? What have I done? I haven't done a lot. Uh, I mean, I went shopping. Yesterday was really cool. So at church, at the end of church, one of our elders went up on stage and was like, "Hey, can Ryan and Jim come up on stage?" We did, and apparently October was Pastors Appreciation Month, and
Yeah.
so they were like, "Yeah, we appreciate you guys." Yeah. The congregation came together and pitched in money, and they bought Jim a new laptop because his old one was broken basically and like just awful. um, and then he's like, but because of generosity, there is leftover money, and he handed us both a envelope, and I got a check for like $350.
Dang.
And so like I'm taking some of it just for myself, just to have, but like I need new brakes on my car, which cost like $400, and so like 200 plus of that is going to just brakes. Um,
Yeah.
so I was like, I didn't. I mean, I expected like a gift card maybe, um, for maybe $50, but for like 300, I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's wild.
So that was like really cool.
That's awesome.
Um, very very excited. We took out Christmas stuff. I have my tree here, and such, but we're decorating our tree tonight because I have to go get Christmas lights because our tree we got a new one and it doesn't have lights.
Uh,
And I told Jenna that I wouldn't do it because mom hates it, and I'm just not gonna try.
I know Maddie wants me to do it.
I'm like,
She
oh,
thinks it's a boy job because Nick does it. And
well,
I'm like the boy's supposed to do the roof lights, the girl's supposed to do the tree lights.
and I mean, mom's done it every year, and dad like refuses. He like walks out of the room. He's like, no, I'm not having anything to do with this.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it looks like it sucks. So I have to go buy some lights today. Thought they'd be expensive. They're not.
No, they're not
They're
expensive.
like cheap. So I gotta go do that today after this.
Yeah. Since
But oh, tomorrow I'm going to see a movie with Grandma.
no tomorrow.
Tomorrow, um,
Wow.
we're seeing The Holdovers, which I'm actually so excited for.
Yeah, that's fire.
Um,
Wow.
but yeah, I'm really really pumped. I think that'll be really fun. Um,
I agree.
Grandma's so happy about it too, which is nice.
That's
Um,
nice.
uh, so should be good. Except I gotta drive to freaking Tigard. That's where the movie is.
Dang.
Because she picked that movie, and then, which is fine, because there's showtimes in Portland or Tigard, like downtown Portland, which is not that far, but it's cheaper to go to Tigard, not gas wise, but like it's a Regal theater there versus
Hmm.
not a Regal theater. Obviously, mom and dad gave me money, but I would rather make it cheaper in general. But so gonna go do that, and that should be fun. Yeah, I texted grandma and I was like, yeah, here's the movies. I sent her like Oppenheimer. Like I sent the movie. Did I tell you this?
Yeah, that you were gonna send her movies that you'd want to see.
Okay, so I sent her the movies. Right. You'll find this really funny. I gotta find where my conversation. Okay. It's like, hey grandma, I'm gonna text you the movies and the trailers attached to them. Let me know which you think looks best and which one you would want to go to. So I sent text that said Oppenheimer. The next text, trailer. I mean, you got to click the YouTube link. Not hard. The Holdovers trailer. Priscilla trailer. The Creator trailer. I didn't add like Killers of the Flower Moon. I mean, all the things. And she goes, this is actually doesn't feel like a real response. She goes, "Is it good?" Dog, I sent you 4 trailers. And then in the same minute, she responds again. Before I respond, she says, "No." She said, "Is it good?" No. And I was like,
What?
and then like a little bit later, she called me. She's like, "Hey, I got your text." I was like, "Did you watch the trailers?" She's like, "No." I'm like, okay. And I was like, "Which one do you want to see?" She's like, "Well, can you tell me about them?" I'm like, "I sent you a trailer, but yeah, sure." So I talked to her. I was like, "These are these movies." I was like, "Oppenheimer's 3 hours long. It's really good." And then she's like, "The Holdovers one sounds good because it's supposed to be like a dramedy, Christmas thing."
And it is
And
made
it
in an
feels,
old style.
yeah, it feels more her speed. She probably would have liked Priscilla. There's a lot of old people in Priscilla because it's about Elvis, but
Yeah.
um,
A lot of her friends.
yeah. But we landed on The Holdovers. Very excited. Should be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Um, let's move on. To get through some of this stuff. The strike's close to ending, which is really nice. They're like the studios send a deal, and the SAG has been reading it and deliberating over it for like 2 days, apparently. And like they're talking about it right now, apparently. So hopefully, like later today, maybe tomorrow, they're like, we reached a deal because I'm tired of this crap, man. It's ridiculous. Um, I can't believe this is. I thought this was a disc busing film thing. So there is a $1 million budget Barbenheimer movie in the works. The film follows Dr. Barbenheimer, a scientist doll living in Dolltopia who tries to take out humanity with a nuclear bomb.
Awesome.
It's so funny. It's like it's just so like they just I don't even know, man. They just took the idea. They're gonna make a crap ton of money too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a Terrifier, like a Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, like $1 million, dude. If it gets to theaters, that's gonna kill. It's gonna
Yeah.
crush. It won't.
Crazy.
It won't be good. I
Probably
mean,
not. No.
like, I want it to be like the Velocipaster, just like so bad that it's fantastic.
That would be great.
Do you remember that movie? That movie's incredible. I can't believe that's a
Hmm.
real. I can't believe that's a real movie. I
It's a
can't.
real movie,
I can't believe they're making a second one.
as they should.
It's a bigger budget too. Um, but yeah, so Barbenheimer, round two, I guess. Like literally though. Okay, MCU. I feel like we've talked about this a lot because every like few months, it's like a trend on the internet to say the MCU's in shambles. But is the MCU in shambles? So there's a bunch of things to talk about. So Marvel has discussed moving the focus away from Kang because of Jonathan Majors and switching to Doctor Doom. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think Doctor Doom's a cooler character.
But they've already set up so much. That's my problem. Is like apparently if they do it, like Loki season 2 will be pointless and like all that type of stuff.
Possibly, but Loki season 2 is still good, so
Yeah, it's true.
I
Um,
don't know if it makes much of a difference.
we just need to hear the we just need the court trial because I know it just solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Mahershala Ali was ready to exit Blade because did you know that the movie is supposed to come out on Friday? Technically,
No.
yeah, it was originally set to release 2 days ago, 3 days ago, which is crazy. Um, but he was gonna leave because of the script because the story at one point morphed into a narrative led by a woman led by women and filled with life lessons where Blade became the fourth lead. That's great. Like who? That makes no sense.
Nope.
But it was reported today that it's going to be rated R,
Ooh.
which is nice, I think. But you never know.
Yeah.
Um, Marvel is reportedly looking. This is like a report. I don't know how true it is, but to bring back the original Avengers cast with Iron Man and Black Widow being revived to make a new Avengers movie. Not Secret
Stupid.
Wars, but like a new Avengers movie.
Stupid.
It would be horrible. What's the point of Endgame if that happens? Like, I I don't understand why Marvel's done things wrong, but I don't understand why they think that like just don't make such high budget things and you won't lose money.
Hmm.
You can make good stuff that doesn't cost $500 million.
Yep. Or you can make bad stuff that costs $500 million.
Which is, I mean, they're making everything's like 220, 250, and it's like mostly not good. Like Guardians is great, Loki season 2 is great, but like if and I get some things need a higher budget, but like
They
you could have.
don't. I completely don't believe that anymore, considering what happened with Oppenheimer and the creator.
That's true.
You
Both had
don't need it.
$100 million budgets and were insane.
They're way better than anything Marvel could ever imagine making. And they have unlimited resources. It's just ridiculous. There's no excuse for them anymore.
Yeah,
Like, oh, everything we do is so crazy visually. We have to spend all this money and have these, pay these actors, actresses.
mm-hmm.
You don't. And they're
Yeah,
like, we got to pay for all this CGI. No, you
dude,
don't.
CGI and the creator was like the best of the year.
Yeah, it was. And you can also, you have people. Marvel's not good because it lacks passion. Just there's so much of it that the people that work on it don't genuinely believe in what they're creating anymore.
Except few projects.
Except for certain projects.
James Gunn
But
with
that,
Guardians. The guy, I
yeah,
forget the director of Loki season 2, but the dude clearly has control.
cares.
Or it's
Well,
two
yeah,
directors. It's two directors.
and cares that it's good. But like that's obviously the difference because it's like when you care about it, you don't really need as much of the budget because you'll figure out a way to make it happen. I mean, you can use practical effects.
Like Loki season 2 had the directors had to fight to get a practical set.
Yeah,
Like fight them, and they did, and it looks fantastic. But it also makes no, like it's so weird to me. I understand why. It's because Marvel doesn't treat their visual effects artists well, or at least some of them well, you know? Because I don't understand why Loki's and Guardians, their visuals just insane. Like so good, beautiful, CGI's great. And then you look at freaking Secret Invasion and it's just horrendous. Like there shouldn't be that drastic of a difference.
it's because it's. I mean, it's all about the passion of the people that want to allow for the time spent. Like you said, they treat VFX artists poorly because they rush them. They force them to make things that are and release things that are unfinished.
Yeah.
That's why VFX artists hate
Marvel.
Disney and
Yeah, they do.
Marvel
And it just
because they
looks
don't.
bad.
Yeah, because
Um,
the people with the money think that it won't matter.
clearly does. I heard that Kevin Feige might switch to Star Wars after Secret Wars, which could be good and bad.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I'd be in favor of that. To
Just
be
give Dave Filoni
completely
the reins,
honest,
man.
I think that Kevin Feige was great for the MCU, but uh, at this point, I don't think he's great for the MCU just because he detached himself so much from individual projects.
Yeah, he's so such a like it's so grand. It's like I don't know. Like it's
Yeah, I
cool.
almost think that there should not be this.
Multiverse
There
or
should
not
not
multiverse,
be
but
a. No, I'm saying I don't think that there's for a franchise. I don't think that there should be a Kevin Feige, someone that's supposedly in charge of all of it.
I think that there should be a Kevin Feige for uh like Avengers films. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like he should be in charge of like the I mean it's like the original MCU. And like I'd like a lot of stuff in phase 4 and 5 so far. Um but it's so interconnected now that like the creative control is gone because it's being controlled so much. Where like the original MCU was like Kevin Feige was over all of it, but it was dashes of stuff. But so I mean, not that I think that phase 1 I think sucks. Like it's just not very good comparatively to other things. But Ant Man is this standalone story, and it's got a dash of something. Guardians, standalone story's got the sets up the Infinity Stone, but that's it. Like, and the interconnectivity between all the Avengers stuff is great because that's where you want to bring in everybody, and it's like this huge cinematic event, and it's awesome. But like, individual stories need to be focused with like sprinkles of, oh yeah, big thing. I don't know. Like, that's what
and
Guardians
I
is
mean,
great.
they just rush too much. Also, they
Yeah,
put out too much. We already talked about that.
yeah, it's true.
They can put out the same number of projects, just make it take longer. That was the thing with the beginning leading up to Infinity War, like the Infinity Saga, was that they didn't really genuinely know that they were gonna be able to keep making it. You know, like they were setting it all up, but it was like
It just kept making, they had to rely
when
on
they
making money.
originally yeah when it originally started, it was like each individual movie mattered to the longevity of the MCU. Like it had to be successful so that they can keep making movies.
It's shocking how the MCU lasted considering phase 1, in my opinion. Like, Iron Man is great, and the Avengers is great. But, like, all that other stuff, I just don't really care about.
Yeah,
Thor,
no,
the Incredible Hulk, First Avenger, like the Captain America movie. Yeah.
yeah,
Here's something I think is great. Uh, Marvel Spotlight. It's The new MCU label focuses on projects that are more grounded, character-driven stories with street-level stakes.
Yep.
I think that's great. I think they should do more of that. Um, but I don't think the MCU is in shambles. I think that if they did the original Avengers movie again, like if they brought that back the original cast, then I would say they're in shambles. I think that they're screwing up a bit, but I think that's fine. I'm not, you know, not over it yet, but I understand people that are. Um, Inside Out Emotions for the new movie. That's the next Pixar movie, which is crazy. Isn't that crazy to think about? Inside Out 2 is the next Pixar movie. Joy, Anger, and Sadness are coming back along with Envy. How do you say this? Envy? And I?
I think it's in. I have no idea. Oops. Ennui.
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 Okay, so
Ennui.
um, envy, ennui, anxiety, embarrassment are the new emotions. It's
Yeah.
not like there's not a discussion to be had, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I'm a fan. Would you rather talk NFL or MLB first?
Um, we can talk MLB. It's just quick. Both of
Yeah,
them are quick, really, but
yeah. So the Rangers won the World Series.
yep, which was awesome.
It was
We got some
very awesome.
gear.
We did. Got,
Um, I mean, it was just sweet.
it
It's a
was.
great game.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Hard defensive battle.
Yeah,
I mean,
the last game was
yeah, I mean, it came out of the very end.
like literally the last inning.
Yeah,
Where I mean, was it Seager that hit a homer? No,
I think I think Simeon hit the homer.
Simeon hit a homer. Um,
He hit a well. We got 2 runs in, and then he hit a. Or we got 2 runs in, and then he hit a 3-run homer. I think.
it was a two run triple, and then the 2-run homer.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, it was just awesome. Like it was fun to watch. Like then all the stuff afterwards was great. Like Corey Seager's hilarious. Um,
Yeah.
and of course, mom and dad like love him because he's like humble and like, which is like great, obviously. But like
Yeah.
his like whole like trash talk thing, like what would happen if the Rangers didn't win the world? Like it was so awkward because he's so not like that. It was so funny though. Like I just love
Yeah.
that.
It was hilarious.
Um, but yeah, you got a hat. I got a hat. Did
I
mom and
got a
dad buy?
shirt.
Did mom and dad buy shirts for everybody?
No, I got a shirt as my thing. They paid for my shirt. I bought a
Um,
hat.
and you bought a hat yourself. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. So dad got a sweatshirt, I think. So it's just fun. Just a
Very fun.
good time. And they might get Shohei, which is crazy.
It is. It is crazy. Yeah. Pretty wild.
But yeah. So congrats to the Rangers.
For real.
Week 9 of the NFL. Obviously today's Monday, so we have Monday Night Football tonight. I don't even know who plays. But the Vikings go into Atlanta and win in a comeback fashion on the road with Josh Dobbs.
3 days
dude,
in the
because he
on the
had me
scene.
his first. I was you know that what's the Thanos meme? It's like perhaps I was too harsh or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I was too harsh in the second quarter, because he was struggling a little bit with the fumbles and. But you're right, it was 3 days. Like it 3 days.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't know the names of our players.
He'd never taken a snap from the center.
No, he was going over his cadence with the offensive line
Like that's crazy.
on the sideline.
Like, did you see how he described it? What Kevin O'Connell said? or how, because so he in an interview he was like, imagine you're in AP Spanish and you're studying for an AP Spanish test, and then you get to class, uh, uh, or and then you come to class one day and they're like, actually it's an AP French test and you have 3 days to learn it, and like
Yeah,
it's like, and so like Kevin O'Connell's translating everything in his headset as it's being called, which is just crazy.
it is wild. It's
That's
impressive.
on both ends. One, I know Josh Dobbs, he's like a genius apparently.
Well, he's an aeronautical engineer.
It's just crazy.
That's
Like,
his degree.
imagine you're in, like,
Bro could be doing so like it's the only it has to be the only person that's like in the NFL that's not utilizing their full potential as a human being.
imagine
Like he
the
could be doing better things with his life than being a starting NFL quarterback.
imagine like he could be probably making more money. Like,
Probably.
for like that's just crazy. Um, I mean, yeah, it was wild. Like athletic, you can move really well.
It's really nice. We had, I mean, Jaron Hall he looked great on
He
his one
looked
drive.
so good.
Like he looked really good, so that was exciting. So it's like still disappointing because it's like, will he get another shot? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I think he deserves one because I don't know. I think he being having a young quarterback that'd be huge for us. It'd be like knowing that we could rely on him potentially
Yeah,
for
because my question,
fostering.
that's what I
Because
wonder.
if he sucks, then we're like, well, we probably need to draft a quarterback at some point, and
Well, Josh Dobbs
it
is
would be
young
this
too, right?
draft. He's pretty young, yeah.
Because like, what if Josh Dobbs wins next game against the Saints? Like, plays great, and like, because the whole talk is we're keeping Kirk Cousins, but what if one of these quarterbacks, hypothetically speaking, takes us to the playoffs and we make a run in the playoffs with them? Like, what do you?
I mean, historically, I don't think anything would happen with them, just based on based with like Taylor Heineke. I mean, he's done so much for the Commanders, and every single year they would they never gave him a shot.
Well, he's
And
on
then
the
he would end up yeah, he got
traded to
given
the Falcons.
because they gave him a better offer than the Commanders would have given him because the Commanders wanted to go with Sam Howell,
Yeah, which
who
was the
sucks.
good call for them. But
Well, but he sucks.
Sam Howell doesn't suck.
He's not great, dude.
He's had some good games.
Had some bad games.
That's true. He's had a couple of really good games, but
I don't know. Every single year though, Taylor Heineke would save their butts and like bring them a decent season or to the
uh
playoffs, blah blah blah. And then during the off season they just say screw you again.
right. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's tough. I think they bring back Kirk Cousins no matter what.
It's a weird position to be in.
He's just a locker room presence no matter what, and he's like best scenario for fostering a young quarterback.
It's true.
Um, Cam Akers is out for the season, torn Achilles
For the season,
or ruptured Achilles.
that sucks because he was
Um,
playing great too.
yeah, he didn't reach his 500 yards, so we get our draft picks back, and we got him for free.
You get the
Um,
you get draft we get draft picks back because he didn't. That's
yeah, we swapped like a fifth round for a sixth round or a fourth round for a fifth round, one of the two. So we swapped back around, and we're gonna get that back from the Rams.
not that it's not like a crazy pick, but still that's
It's
crazy.
not no, it's not insane, but it's great. It's still really good. Um,
Right.
get someone like that for free. But the way that Kevin O'Connell's talking about him, I think we're probably gonna keep him also. We're gonna give him another contract.
You should. He was playing good. He's like they're a great 1-2 punch. Like, oh my
Yeah, I mean it's in the wrong order,
yes, oh, dude.
but yeah, I agree. I mean,
What are you doing, dude?
I would
Oh,
definitely
he missed the
prioritize
free.
Cam Akers over Alexander Madison, and that's my personal opinion.
Dude, what are
But
you doing?
you never know what they'll do. But Kevin O'Connell said that they were gonna be with him. He said that he exceeded all expectations that they had for him, and that they would be with him in every single step of the recovery process.
That's cool. Vikings
So
are a great organization, man.
They're a good
They're
organization.
really good. Like everyone loves being. They could suck. People love being there.
Hmm.
Like, and KJ Osborne's out.
Yeah,
But dude, Jordan Addison's freaking catch. Holy crap.
nuts.
That was nuts. I couldn't believe it. But I mean,
Yeah,
it was fun to watch. Yes, it was fun to watch yesterday. Like,
yeah.
I don't
It
know.
was a fun game. I didn't really watch much other games. I
I didn't
watched
either.
the end of the Chiefs Dolphins game.
The
Like
Dolphins, bro. I don't understand the NFL this
the
season. The
the
Chiefs
Dolphins.
suck.
Yeah, they just found out who the bigger fraud is,
Yeah, I guess so.
which is against the Dolphins.
Because they can't beat winning teams.
Yeah.
The Bills are out of the playoffs
I
right
mean, the
now.
Dolphins was awful though. Like they should have won. They should have been able to tie the game. They lost on fourth down. Well, one terrible throw. I think it was Tua. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game I watched, but I'm pretty sure it's Tua. They were like third down or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, ran a streak route and he threw 20 yards short, and the streak route he beat the defender. They had a touchdown. I'm pretty sure that was their game, but for sure it was their game. Was that the way they lost was fourth down? Terrible fumbled snap,
Mm. Oh, I
and
did see that.
literally just dropped on the ball. Game over. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's like that's how you lose the game, really.
Right.
But they also shouldn't have lost the game because Tyreek Hill fumbled on a lateral play. Not even like on the lateral, like he had the ball, he just got tackled and fumbled, and then Chiefs picked up the ball, were getting tackled,
And
and lattered the ball, and then ran it
for
for
a
a touchdown.
touchdown. Pope, not gonna.
And they only lost by 7. So it's like, again, they just both, honestly, in my opinion, 6-2 teams, they both suck.
Yeah, they're both. The Vikings are like they've played one more game than some of these teams. Like the Lions are great, but like they have the same record as the Saints. They have pretty much the same record as the 49ers and the Seahawks and the Cowboys.
Yeah,
Just weird.
it is weird.
I thought we were gonna have like first round pick, like high first round pick next year.
I know, Brighton texted me. I was so confused by it.
You say tank for Caleb Williams?
He said, "You guys must have sold Vikings must have sold their souls for Caleb Williams." After he said, "Dang, now Cam Akers is out too." I'm like, we've won like 5 straight games.
For 5-1 in the last 6 games. We lost to
Like, how did
the Chiefs.
if we sold our souls for Caleb Williams, we're doing a really bad job at getting our money's worth
I know. It makes no
because we're not on track for it at all.
No, we're gonna make the playoffs at this point.
Yeah, I mean we're a wild card slot right now.
And we have
So
the like one of the easiest schedules in the entire NFL the remaining part of the year.
yep, and you know who doesn't? Seahawks, who we're fighting with the wild card spot right now. One of the teams.
Which is
They
dude,
play they play the Niners twice, Cowboys. They just got killed by the Ravens.
the Ravens are a juggernaut, dude.
They're really good. I mean, Lamar Jackson scored 0 touchdowns and they scored 30 some points.
37, yeah.
That's not even fair.
No, it is not.
Let's see the Seahawks schedule.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be.
I feel bad for Matty. They started out pretty decent, but their schedule was horrendous.
Gino's just not the guy
And
either.
Geno Smith's awful. Next week
Oh, dude,
they play
they're
the
gonna
Commanders,
the
which is like
Eagles.
yeah, okay. One they're gonna they have a chance to lose to the Rams. They already lost to the Rams by quite a bit. It was a bad game. Well, not by quite a bit, but they got beat pretty bad.
They
Then no chance of
30
winning.
to
Then they play
13.
the Niners. Then they play the Cowboys.
Then the
Then the
Niners.
Niners again. Then the Eagles. Then the Titans, who are like whatever, but
Yeah.
still could be a toss up. The
Steelers
Steelers,
is a
who
toss
are
up too.
they somehow have a good, you know, whatever. And then the Cardinals, who suck. But
Yeah.
rough outing for them. Did you see the thing? CJ Stroud has now thrown more
The Kenny
touchdowns
Pickett.
than Kenny Pickett.
That's crazy.
CJ Stroud had the best game by a rookie ever.
Yeah, it was insane. He's also got like the
Almost
best touchdown interception thing ratio.
Yeah, what has he thrown? Has he even thrown an interception
He's
yet?
thrown one. He has 15
One.
touchdowns.
Yeah,
Absurd.
bro is good.
Dude, freaking, what's the guy's name? The Panthers?
Bryce Young.
Dude, everyone like CJ Stroud throwing 5 touchdowns and then Bryce Young throwing 2 pick sixes. Like, I feel so bad for Panthers fans. That's terrible.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Dude, the AFC North is insanely good.
Yeah,
Ravens 7-2. Steelers, Browns, and Bengals are all 5-3. Like, that's crazy.
that's a good. It's a good division.
Good division. But yeah, NFL's spicy right now. It's interesting. I'm liking
Yeah, it is good.
it. Trailers. I think there was a Godzilla -1 trailer. I didn't put it in there. I don't know if you saw it. Looks good.
I
But
didn't see it.
it looks good. Echo. The MCU project that everybody collectively said, who gives a heck? Looks like one of the best things the MCU's done in a long time, in my opinion. What do you think?
It does look pretty good. I think it looks pretty good.
Looks so like it's TVMA, so it's rated R TV show basically, and it just I mean it looks intense. Daredevil's in it. Kingpin looks insane. Like visually looks. I have not been this excited about a character I don't know anything about. Like
Mm-hmm.
because she was fine in Hawkeye. Like it was like whatever. I liked Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye's good. We'll talk about it in a second. But like I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. But it's five
I know.
episodes, which is just a bummer.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but
So,
I think it's good though.
yeah, this is something that's a part of the MCU spotlight, basically. Um, yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Uh, and also, what if season 2 comes out this Christmas time? Which is cool too. That was another thing I think is good.
Yeah.
But um let's go ahead and I'm going to share my screen so that
Sounds
people,
good.
if they want to watch it, they can do so. Um uh oh no, it won't show. That sucks. It won't see it. That's not even gonna matter because that's a bummer. Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Because then it will actually show for me in the recording. Um. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Why is it white?
That's what I was wondering.
Do you see it?
It's white, but yeah.
Why is it white? What the heck? I'm so confused why it's white. Uh, no, it's.
What's going on?
I'm so confused. I don't know why it's showing white. To be honest. I'll just do screen.
There we go. All right. Do you want to change the number of things? Like I didn't make those. Like the get in the bin, please die. What I
Okay.
had was I wrote masterful, fantastic, good, it's fine, meh, big letdown, and hot piece of garbage.
Oh wait. I go back now. Okay, whatever. Masterful what?
Fantastic, good, it's fine, Meh, big letdown, and hot piece of garbage. Hot trash. Yeah, that works. All right. We have a MCU tier list. And this is all the projects up until Secret Invasion. There's a couple of them that I have only seen, so I'll just do that for that. But yeah, do you want to start with where it starts, or do you want to start? Did you watch all of She-Hulk?
No, I didn't watch the last episode.
Oh,
Last two. You told me they were garbage.
they were.
Um.
Thor: The Dark World is hot trash.
Okay, that's all I wanted. I wanted to get it even, so we could
Okay, sounds good.
see it all
We'll start with
equally.
top. We'll start with the top left. We'll start with that movie.
Yeah.
We're going out of order because that's just what it is. Thor: The
Yep.
Dark Thor. Okay, Ant-Man. What do you think? Where do you want to put it?
Original Ant-Man.
I think it's.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine. Like, it's not amazing, but I think the high stuff's pretty good. Um,
I would agree.
I think it's fun. Um, it holds up more than others.
Wakanda forever.
I think it's good.
I would
I
agree.
probably would have said it's fantastic when it came out, but it's gotten less. But Black Widow.
This one's hard for me.
Why is it hard for you?
Well, I think it's bad, but I don't know if I'd put it in the big letdown
Like
because
it,
I don't know if I had any expectations for it.
yeah, and there was some cool stuff. Um,
Yeah, I'd maybe
I
say meh.
I'd say meh too. Yeah, like it's like I could even put it in it's fine, but I think meh is probably a good. Um,
First Captain America.
I
First
think it's
Avenger.
worse than Black Widow.
I think it's probably the same as Black Widow.
I'd put it
But
in. I'd put it in meh. You want to put it before or after it?
I'll put it after. It's fine.
Okay. All right. The Winter Soldier. This I'm curious what you're wanting to put in. Yeah, hot trash. What you're wanting to put in masterful, like what the
Not
category?
this, but
No, I think it's fantastic. Like I think
I
it's
think
one of the
fantastic.
best things the MCU's ever done. Um, um, Eternals. I is it?
I might have a differing opinion than you, maybe, but I don't know.
I
I
think it's
definitely
at.
have a differing opinion than the general public.
I
So
think it's at least it's fine.
I would say it's so here's the thing. Maybe we change this, but I would say it's better than Wakanda Forever.
I want to rewatch it because I don't know if at this point I don't think it's better than Wakanda Forever, but I could see it be like it's so much more creative. Um, I'd put it in good.
Okay.
That's fine with
I mean, I
me.
agree
It's
with
a
that.
hot take. Guardians 3 is it's the best project in the MCU.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Hawkeye. I think it's better than Ant-Man.
Yeah. I would put it in good. I think it's good.
I think it is good.
Where where in good, I don't know, honestly.
Maybe
I'd say it's probably better than the Eternals.
I would agree. I agree. Yeah, that it's definitely better than the Eternals. Um,
Okay.
Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
It's fine. I think. I don't think it's better than Ant-Man, but
I don't think it's better than
there's some
Ant-Man.
good stuff.
The suit up scene pretty the one where he calls all the suits and
It
stuff.
is
That's
pretty cool, and the whole scene
yeah,
with like the stuff in is it in the snow with like the kid Harvey I think is his name. That's pretty good too. I really like that
that
stuff.
stuff's cool. Yeah.
Um, all right,
All right.
Infinity War. This might be the only other. Oh no,
Uh,
not the only other one. Never mind. It is. I think in my personal ranking, I'd say fantastic because I only have one 5-star MCU project. But this is fine. I think it is so good.
yeah.
Um, like incredible movie. Love it. Thor Ragnarok. Uh,
I'd put this fantastic.
Do you think?
You think it's better than or worse than Winter Soldier?
I think it's worse, not by a lot. Like it's not crazy. If
I would
someone's
agree.
like, I think it's better, I don't think it's like that's a crazy thought. But Winter Soldier's like so grounded and like it's like such a good story. I don't know.
Very good story.
Uh, I am Groot.
I haven't watched it, so
It is honestly, it's like meh. You could put a like the thing is like I wasn't expecting much, so it wasn't like a letdown, and it wasn't trash. It was just cute, you know.
that makes sense. Civil War.
Oh, do you think it's better than Winter Soldier?
I don't think it's better than Winter Soldier.
I don't remember if I I don't know. A part of me thinks it is, but a part of me is like, no, it's definitely not. I have it higher in my personal ranking, but I've been wanting to evaluate that, especially with the MCU. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, in between. I think that's good.
Wait,
Endgame. Okay, here's a hot take for you. Yeah, like maybe better than Wakanda Forever.
I think it's better than Wakanda Forever.
It's. I think if it doesn't have the moments that it has, it's like not a very good movie.
Yeah,
It just has some of the coolest stuff like ever, so it's kind of hard to like.
I would
Um,
agree with that.
but Iron Man, fantastic. I think, or top of good. It's better than Endgame.
I would either put it here or there.
It's not better than Ragnarok for sure.
I could say it's fantastic.
Um, Captain Marvel. I don't think it's hot trash. I don't know.
It's not, but
It's
it's
it's not
I
better
think
than. I don't think it's better.
it's it's not better than that.
Yeah. Okay. But the Marvels comes out this week. Also, I think the Marvels will be good.
I know you think that.
I know, and I'm gonna. I will be as not unbiased as possible because if it sucks, I'm just gonna say it sucks. But like, it looks so fun. I look like I'm genuinely excited, which is weird.
Yeah,
Um, Black Panther. Here's where we get in trouble, Micah.
I think it's good. I think it's the best of the good.
You think so?
I think it's better than Endgame. I don't think it deserves to be fantastic.
I don't either. I think that because of its impact on culture, I think that it is that gives it some points. Um,
Yeah, I think conceptually it's cool. I think a lot of the stuff they did with it, I don't actually enjoy their kind of take
it's
on
such a,
certain things.
it's just Iron Man, like, but I mean it's different, of course, but like it's such a basic plot,
Yeah,
So, uh,
true.
Age of Ultron. You think that's that bad?
I don't know that big letdowns necessarily. I think that our ranking goes from masterful to meh, and then there's a big letdown category and a hot trash category.
Take away the big letdown and just do meh and hot trash.
Okay.
That um Oh, so you don't like Age of Ultron at all?
No, that's not true. I just think
Okay,
it was a big letdown.
I see what you're saying. Uh,
Uh, in genuine ranking, I'd probably put it right there.
okay, that's good with me. Like, Ant-Man's clearly better.
I think Ant-Man's better.
Like by a lot, not a lot, but like, did you know? Oh, this is so Tanner. I think we talked about this. Edge of Ultron's like his second favorite MCU movie.
Really.
Yeah, which is the
I think
hottest.
it had a lot of cool concepts, and I think it had a lot of poor execution.
Yes, Ultron was sick. The whole Pinocchio scene's all like the whole dinner party scene is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, the Incredible Hulk is. I think it's trash.
I don't even remember it, but I think it's bad, yeah.
I think She Hulk's better, but personally, I think Thor: The Dark World's the worst project. I don't think we're gonna. I don't know. Quantum Mania is pretty freaking bad, but Guardians. I think it's better than Iron Man for sure.
That's my thought right there.
Right there with Thor
I think it
Ragnarok.
could be better than Thor
I don't
Ragnarok.
think it's better than Civil War.
No, but I think
Uh,
it could be better than Ragnarok. I
um.
have a personal bias towards Guardians characters.
Oh, then
I
yeah,
think they have the best characters.
well, Rocket's like my second favorite character now in the MCU. So, um,
Also, location changes uh, perception of like how you perceive things, and we saw this at the canal. We went to a theater, some I don't remember where, but we were
mm,
at the canal when we watched it.
yeah, and I also Guardians of the Galaxy we saw in St. George, which is also another thing that like added to
Yeah,
Avengers. Yeah, think it's good. I don't think it. It is
I
pretty.
think it's better than Age of Ultron. In my opinion, it's not better by much.
I think it's. I think it's better than the Eternals. I think it's not better than Endgame, but that's about it. Personally,
Well, I'll put it right there.
that's fine. We can do
It's my
that.
thought.
I like it a little bit more. It's so iconic. It's such a good watch, but
Yeah,
uh, Doctor Strange. See, I'm not. I think it's fine. Like it's
I
good,
don't
but
remember it too much, to be honest.
they
It was
put
very forgettable for me.
the Mads Mikkelsen's the villain, and he's just not that interesting, which is crazy because he's like such a good actor.
Yeah,
Um,
it's fine. I think it's.
it's probably better than Age of
pro-
Ultron, right?
I'm not sure.
Uh,
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Like I
yeah.
said, it's very forgettable for me. Maybe it
Guard
is. Maybe it isn't.
Guardians 2.
I think this one gets a lot of hate. I
It
don't think
does.
it's fantastic. I definitely think it is good.
I think it's good. It's not better than the. It's not better. Is it better than Wakanda Forever?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you honestly. I've only seen Wakanda Forever once.
Same.
I think it's better than for me. I think it's better than the original Avengers.
Yeah, no, I probably agree with you. It's definitely better than Hawkeye and Eternals. Okay, is Loki? Are we talking? Uh, is this counting season 2?
Yeah, let's count season two.
Then it's better than the Infinity War, in my opinion.
I agree.
It's probably the second best thing the MCU's ever done with season 2. So,
Yeah,
um,
I'm interested in what your thoughts are on this. You've seen it,
a couple times I saw it recently.
yeah, more recently than me.
It's better than Black Panther.
That's what I was gonna say. I would not put it
I
in good. I think
I
it's
think it could I like when people are like it's the best origin in the MCU. Like I don't like disagree necessarily. Like
I
it
would make
could
it
be
better than that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think it could be better than I think it I think it's probably better. Not counting Guardians because that's a team. But
I agree. That's what okay. I was just wondering if it changed for you because that was my thought on it
mhm.
initially.
Like it's so good. The cast
I,
except
I don't even understand the hate that it got.
it's so
Can't even
weird.
comprehend how it got hate.
It's like it's got one of the best villains like in the entire MCU.
Facts.
Yeah. So Mom, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I'm curious what you think about this.
We both loved what it tried to do
It didn't execute it perfectly, clearly.
perfectly, but I honestly think that I think they must have had Sam Raimi on a leash, dude,
Dude, they had to have, bro.
because it looks like he was like literally right there, and then just
Uh-huh.
like couldn't. He just wasn't able to execute it, and I don't think that Sam Raimi would do that. That's my personal opinion. I think that there's no way he'd get that close to doing something that's like totally him, and then not do it.
Because like the Illuminati stuff, I think is sick. Like I think
It
it's
was
so,
very cool.
and I think like the piano fight was like unreal. Like that was so awesome.
I
Um,
loved my favorite part of the movie. You already knew this was when they were at the temple and she was like going. She was like trapped in the glass and then reaching through like different surfaces and
uh huh.
all this
Yeah.
different. And it was like they had the intense like piano, music and
Hmm.
yeah, that was like my favorite scene.
And like when she storms like Comertage was so sick
Mhm.
as well.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I think it's better than the first Doctor Strange. Clearly,
I'd agree.
I think it's
I
better
think
than
it's
Eternals.
I think it's good. I think it's I would probably say it's better.
I don't know if it's better than Hawkeye.
I don't know either. I think they're very different, or I think they're very hard to compare for me.
Hawkeye's so good, dude. Hawkeye's so much fun. I literally love
Yeah,
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye for me is just like it's like a warm hug.
It's a
It's like a comfort
Christmas.
movie.
It's
It's
a
a Christmas
Christmas TV.
movie.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
good.
that's what it feels like. So it's like very like nice, and so they're
This is
very
meh
different.
at best.
Falcon Winter Soldier,
It's like so not good.
my opinion is hot trash.
You think it's the? Do you think it's the worst thing the MCU's ever done?
Mm, no, I mean, in my opinion, it's better than She-Hulk, but
I might like She-Hulk better. She-Hulk was different.
yeah, not in a good way.
I yeah. We'll do that. That's fine. That's good. It's dude. The villain of, I mean, they just went like this. The stuff with what's his face? Oh, what's U.S. Agent is so
Yeah,
good.
very good.
And then they made
That's what I'm
freaking.
saying. I think there was very redeeming factors in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think She-Hulk. I genuinely think it had no redeeming factors.
I need to.
There's literally no positive light I have on She-Hulk. I think that what they did with Daredevil was not good for him. I think what they did with She-Hulk was not good. I mean, they had She-Hulk and Megan Thee Stallion twerking.
Yeah,
They
that
had,
was bad.
I mean, it was like genuinely like they chose every single wrong decision, in my opinion.
The whole stuff with Kevin Feige at the end, I thought was pretty fun, but I don't
Yeah.
know. This is also, let's clarify. Like, one, She-Hulk is not because we hate women, obviously, and two, we have no problem with Sam becoming Captain America. Like, we're all for that. That's not the issue. It just was a
I
very
thought the best parts of Falcon and Winter Soldier were obviously U.S. Agent. That's like a unanimous.
so yeah. Him like
Everyone
killing
agrees
the
he was the
guy is
best.
crazy.
But what's his face? Isaiah, the original Black Captain
Oh
America. I
yeah, all
thought
this stuff
his
with him
stuff.
is
Well, I thought I was very disappointed that they didn't do more.
like
That he
all
was
the
like such a small part of it. I
and
thought he was a super cool character.
like talking about like the racism he dealt with and like like them using him, like it was so compelling, really compelling
Yeah, it was interesting.
stuff.
I like that.
Yeah.
But
Quantumania sucks. It's bad. Yeah, right. I think it's probably better than She-Hulk, which is crazy to say, but that's only because of King. That movie sucked.
yeah, pretty bad.
Thor also sucks. But it's not trash. I think it's meh.
I would say it's probably.
Yeah.
Uh,
First Avenger might be better, but
I think First Avenger might. I think I might have had a. I think I had a more positive experience first time
dude,
watching
First
Thor
Avenger,
than the first time watching
we
Avengers. I
watched you
remember we were at the
driving.
drive-in.
Yeah. I probably I mean back then I probably thought it was the best movie of all time, but like it's definitely not. Holiday Special is good or fine.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, so
Oh, then I'll put it above Ant-Man and fine. It's fine. Um, what if? I love What If, dude.
I think it was good.
Um, I think that if it was just episode 4 with Doctor Strange, it's like top of fantastic, but it's not all that.
I would honestly probably put it below Endgame in my personal opinion.
That's good. No, that's a good place to put it because Endgame, like it's Endgame. It's like the biggest
Yeah,
thing. Ant-Man the Wasp kind of sucks.
it was bad.
It was not very good. I think it's like,
I'd probably put it
dude, Captain
honestly, it
Marvel
was
might be
probably
better.
worse than Captain Marvel.
I think Captain Marvel might get too much hate. It is a bad movie,
I
but
disagree, but
I
I don't think it gets too much hate. I think it gets an adequate amount of hate.
yes, I think that the reason I'm excited for the Marvels is because Brie Larson looks like fun and like not like just the worst person in the world. Um,
Yeah.
Secret Invasion is the worst thing the MCU's ever done. I lied. Secret Invasion sucks. Like you could add a category saying like this is just the like it's so bad. Like I can't. Oh, I hate it. I don't know what you want to burn with fire. Yes, Secret Invasion. It sucks. It is so unbelievably bad.
I mean, I didn't even watch it. I'm never gonna watch it. So.
It's oh my gosh, I could go on and on. The pit of hell. I hate it. Sorry. Okay. Uh Love and Thunder's bad too, dude. Yeah,
I
Love and
haven't
Thunder.
seen I Am Groot, so I'm gonna put it above I Am Groot. But
Yeah,
I Am Groot might be better than it. It's very possible.
if we were ranking, if these were all short films, like if, you know, like I Am Groot's cute and it's fun. It's almost not fair to rank I Am Groot because it's like not worse than Thor: Love and Thunder, but it's like not better than Black Widow. You know, it's like hard to rank, but it's yeah.
Makes sense.
Moon Moon Knight. Moon Knight sucks.
I'm not gonna put it in hot trash, but
It's worse than I Am Groot.
really, well, it's again, I just don't think it's. I don't know. That's fair. I
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
do you think it's better than Love and Thunder?
I do. I think it's probably better than Ant-Man and Wasp too. I think it's
Yeah,
probably there.
that's fine. That's fine with me. WandaVision is fantastic. I don't think it's good.
I'd put it there actually. I'd put it last.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Iron Man 2 is a hot piece of garbage. It's better than
I think it's better than that.
yeah, it's probably
I don't know if it's better than, or I think that and She-Hulk are both
where are you gonna put
have
Werewolf by
no
Night?
redeeming factors. I would love to put it in Masterful because I do think it's masterful, but again, I don't know that it's necessarily fair to put in Masterful considering they didn't have to make it as long.
It's only 50 minutes long, yeah. Like
But I also think it's not fair to not put it there.
it's not better than I don't think it's better than Infinity War, but like it's in my top 5. Like so
I'd probably put it in Masterful though, because there's literally nothing wrong with it. It is so well made.
I love it so much, dude. I think it's just so good. Um Miss
Miss
Marvel,
Marvel,
you could put it honest. Like I know you haven't watched it or all of it. You watched some of it,
I watched like
but
4 episodes of it.
taking it what it is, try not to be super. It's like definitely like more Disney Channel. I think it's like it's fine. I think it's the bottom of like behind Iron Man 3. Like personally, like I think that's
I can get down with that.
like it's good. Like she's so I like the actress so much. Like she loves her character. She's a good actress. Like she loves the MCU. So it's hard not to, root for that.
Yeah.
All right. Spider-Man time, dude.
Let's go.
Start with Homecoming. Yeah.
Yeah, in order. Origin
It's
story.
better than Black Panther.
I would agree.
I think it's good.
I think it's good.
Okay, what do you think of Far From Home? Because I think
You differ. I think Far From Home's worse than Homecoming.
Yeah, see, I think it's better than Homecoming. So meet in the middle probably. Because I would put Far From Home like above Shang-Chi, but I know you wouldn't do that.
I would absolutely not do that.
Yeah, see, I love Far From Home, but
So
we could put it. No, we could put it below Homecoming. That's fine. I'm okay with that. They're like next to each other in my list, pretty much.
yeah, I mean, I think it. Well, I think.
Let's put it below Homecoming.
Okay.
Yeah. And then here's where I'm curious.
I think it's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think it's probably. I think it's
There.
probably there. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I get it. Like, I do think it's like a good.
I get the overhype, but it's still.
I think
I
it's.
think it's the worst of the 3.
You think so?
I do.
Counting like we gave
Without the
Endgame
nostalgia.
points with the moments, so I feel like
I guess that's true.
we should put it in, and also it's my OCD doesn't want it in good because of the. Uh, like I think it's better than WandaVision. Personally, I think it's better than Shang-Chi, but like that's fine. Like that's not because I think it's that good of a movie. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just
I'll do that.
like that's fine with me. I'll screenshot this and I'll post it. But yeah, there you have it. There's our absolutely unequivocally correct MCU tier list. And for the most part, I mean, this is combined, so you can't um,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily both of our opinions. It's it's pretty close, but it's just not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not completely accurate because it's both of us. Um, so, all right. Let's talk what we've been watching quickly. I guess we have plenty of time actually. Now I think about it,
A little bit.
but spend some time talking what we've been watching. You've watched some bangers. Three banger short films, two banger movies, or and that I've seen, and then two things I've never seen. So what'd you watch?
Yeah. I watched Whiplash because it came onto Netflix.
And
Uh, it's really good.
it's so good.
Watched Spirited Away because it exists.
And it's perfect.
It's so good.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, it's amazing to me that Spider Verse is better than it. That's what's crazy.
yeah,
Like
it is
that's
crazy.
just not. Oh gosh, Spirit Away is beautiful, man.
Yeah, I know it's so different.
Yeah,
I'll go in order. If anything happens, I love you.
you watch that,
Very sad.
dude? Isn't that heartbreaking,
I wanted to
dude?
watch it for so long, and I was like, it's so short. I'm just gonna watch it.
The freaking when it's all black and white, and then you go into school and it's a colored American flag. Isn't that crazy imagery?
I was like, that was
That's
perfect.
Yes,
So well
powerful,
done.
dude. I loved it.
It's very good, very sad.
Oh yeah, so sad.
Um, I watched Once Upon a Studio.
What'd you think?
I cried.
Yeah, dude, did it right?
It hits when he stopped and he's looking at the Walt Disney
Yeah,
picture and he's like, "Thank you for
or like
everything." I was like,
the
"Oh my
show, the
gosh."
show, the show must go on, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Oh
sorry,
my
pal. The
gosh,
show must go on. Oh
it's
gosh, dude. There's so much of it. It was just so emotional. It's like, I don't know, dude.
everybody's in it,
Yeah. Well, we're just like one of those families that's like all about the Disney magic.
and it's just yeah. I mean, it's so yeah, dude. One of my you love it too. Did mom watch it? Has mom seen it?
I don't know. Honestly, she said though.
The Donald Duck with the sloth could not be more perfect.
Yeah,
That was
it's great.
hilarious. But them singing too. Oh,
Yeah, when that started happening, I was like, dang. I cried at that too. Yeah.
I cried both those. Yeah, those moments. I
Both
love.
those moments.
I love that the Wish princess, I forget her name, and Snow White are the ones that hugged. It's the first
Yeah.
princess and the newest princess.
Hmm.
The
And then
haunt,
Robin Williams
dude. It was just
when he came out. That was sad. And then yeah, Hans.
that where she's like, not everybody.
Not everybody.
So good. I love it. Oh,
It was great.
yeah, it's really
Uh,
special.
yeah. And then in the, realm of sport films, I was like, I'm gonna watch The Ice Merchant again.
Which might be the best short film ever made. It's
Yeah,
so
it's very sad.
it's so
Very
good.
good.
Oh my gosh.
And then moving back to movies, I watched when Marnie was there.
What is that?
It's Ghibli.
Oh, what?
You have it on your watch list.
I do. Well, I have everything on my watch list.
Yeah.
To be fair. Oh,
Um.
it's this. Okay.
Yep. So I watched it. I wanted to watch it for a bit. Um. It's not what I expected
Hmm.
from what people said. I thought it was like people made it seem like it was a lesbian story,
Oh.
and it is not for reasons, but that I won't spoil. But
Okay.
it was a really good movie.
Hmm.
I think I gave it 4.5 stars. I don't know if Ghibli will ever make something not 4.5 stars. Uh,
Ponyo, but that's still
except Ponyo, I guess except Ponyo, but Ponyo. I blame Disney.
That is Disney. That's true.
It's
Ghibli's
Disney and Ghibli. So,
Ghibli. I mean,
um,
everything I've seen from Ghibli is so high. It's just
is
not fair.
very good.
I
Um,
can't wait for the Boy and the Heron, dude. Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's really good. It's beautiful as always. Setting is incredible. Concepts great. Like the story is really good. It's got a lot of depth
Mm-hmm.
in the story, the
Yeah.
way it's structured. A lot of deep underlying meaning. And the plot twist slash like ending thing is super. Like it's you kind of see it coming, but it's very cool. But then I watched Scream, which is so good.
Really?
Not joking, dude.
How
Probably
gory?
my
How gory is it? Like how? You know.
not super.
Okay.
Visual style is incredible.
Yeah.
The story is amazing.
Yeah.
The ending's awesome. The characters are so cool, and the actors are amazing. But the fact it's like it's a good thriller. It
Mm-hmm.
definitely gets like tense. They do a good job making it tense,
Yeah.
but it is definitely it has comedic aspects.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, it's
things
making
like
fun
that.
of like like it's not making fun of because that's like scary movie, but it kind of makes fun of like slashers.
It is very meta. So like the whole thing is like based on the rules of a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
So they reference horror movies constantly. There's so that's like if you go into the letterbox for it or whatever, all the reviews you're gonna be talking about like if the characters had letterbox and like different things like that.
Oh.
Because there's like it's so heavily movie based and referencing horror movies and other things.
Right.
But very, very good. Easy 5-star movie.
Oh wow. There you go.
Probably one of my favorite horror movies. Horror
Yeah.
thriller movies.
Yeah. I mean,
It's gonna be way up there on my like ranking.
okay. That's so interesting. Yeah, I really want to watch it. It looks obviously fantastic.
It's yeah, it's really not that scary to be honest. It's
Okay.
they do a good job building tension sometimes. Which isn't hard also because
Mm-hmm.
there's like whatever I don't know what it's called, but that one note or whatever that you can play that
Mm-hmm.
literally in all people it will it creates anxiety when you play the note or whatever. It's like you don't even like hear it, but like this one note apparently induces anxiety.
Mm.
Um, and they use it in like every horror movie when they want you to feel anxious,
Yeah.
stressed. So there's like that, but there's like really not that many jump scares. There's
Mm.
not that gory.
Yeah.
Um, very good though. Yep.
Oh, nice. So I watched Madagascar 3. I told Jenna to pick a movie, and she picked Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. It's like good. It's not like bad. I don't know. It's like whatever. So it's just a movie. Don't really care. I watched Love Actually, which is supposed to be like this great Christmas movie about all these different stories of love. Dude, I don't know, man. I love cheesy rom coms too, and it was Christmas cheesy rom com, and just my review said
Not
act.
good.
My review said actually this was boring because it was just I was so uninterested in
Boring
everything.
actually.
Boring, yeah, literally. So it was just yeah, not good. Um, High School Musical 3 I watched when I got in bed like a few nights ago. Just and literally all I think about it is like literally the boys are so back. Like it's just so I love it. It's so fun.
Hmm.
Watched Home Alone with Jenna. Great, great movie. Um, I don't know if I like the first or second one better. I think I like the first one better, but it's great. I think it's awesome. So, um, Now You See Me is so good. Now You See Me is so good. It's so clever. It's so creative. It's got great writing. The cast is awesome. I don't hate Mark Ruffalo. Like he does suck still because I don't like him, but he's pretty good in this. And the twist, I think the twist is great. Like
Mhm.
I genuinely like the fact. Like I forgot what happened, so I was like, oh crap, that's what happens. Like and it it's a good twist. It's not like the craziest thing in the world, but like it's solid.
It's
Um,
good. They're great movies.
the second one's not near. I watched the second one as well. It's not nearly as good. Like
No.
I like it's just as fun. Like I have a good time still. Um, but it's just definitely not as good. But the card scene in the vault or whatever is so freaking
Is nuts,
sick.
bro.
It's so good. And I really
Mhm.
love their last trick with the plane. I think it's really good.
Mhm.
Daniel Radcliffe's just weird in this role too.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, all the twists and turns are great. Jesse Eisenberg obviously is electric. He's awesome. Um, Woody Harrelson's hilarious. Like it's a good movie.
Yep.
Um, I watched Psycho. So the original Psycho. Um, oh my gosh, so so good. Like think of like a slasher, like Halloween maybe. Obviously, you haven't seen that. Obviously, this is like one of the original slashers. It's like 1960. But like the writing is so good and like visually, like Alfred Hitchcock is the man. Um,
Mhm.
because like you've seen the iconic images, the premise. It's Norman Bates. He's crazy. He's got dual personality stuff. All this stuff. Um, if you didn't know that, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was public knowledge that he's got two personalities. But regardless of like knowing that or not knowing that, the movie's just as good. It's just as effective. Like it's just so awesome. It's like my second or third favorite horror ever. Um, like I love it. And as obviously people are like, it's not horror because it's not scary like at all. But like you got to think like this freaked people out in the 60s. like
Yeah.
like it was like terrifying to them.
Mhm.
So um and then I went and saw Priscilla. It came out this year. Sofia Coppola, daughter of Francis Ford, I think. It was good. Elvis is painted in a real bad light, my man. Like it's
Yeah, I know people were a little bit upset about that and about how it's being released because it's based on her book
she
that she wrote.
experienced it.
Well, yeah, but then she said that she, like, came back out later after she released the book and disputed said a lot of it was exaggerated.
Yeah,
That she and wrote it, and then people were saying that basically she wrote it like that so that she could get a check
yeah. I
for the
mean,
books, because she is very IRL, very positive on Elvis.
yeah, 'cause she still wants to be buried next to him.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Um,
saying. A lot of people are like, it's based off a book that was a money grab that she already disputed. That a lot of it's not true.
because like I'm sure he wasn't the best guy in the world.
Really not. I
I'm
mean, they put that in Elvis even. I mean, there's stuff he slept around and was
he
definitely
cheated on
very
her, and he was
into the
kind of
spotlight.
angry.
Well, he was a druggie also. It's like
Yeah,
he's not gonna be a great person. Like,
and he did meet her when she was 14 years old and he was 24. Like that is so wrong. I
yeah.
don't know what like they didn't. So in the movie they painted it as like they kissed and like they hung out, but he wouldn't have sex with her until she graduated high school and she was 18.
Mm,
Is like how they painted it, which I guess is good. like like if you're like a weirdo, because Elvis, like he definitely painted it as he groomed her, kind of. But
mhm.
they were so separated, so it doesn't make it right. Like if that's the truth. Um, but uh, the girl who played Priscilla though was so unbelievable. She was awesome.
Really.
Like she looked 14 and she looked 35. Like they did such a good job of like I don't know what they did. And acting wise she was great. Um the dude like shot like how it was shot was like beautiful as well. It was like pastel almost. Like it was worked so well. I really liked it. I'm giving it 4 stars. I haven't reviewed it on Letterboxd yet, but and Jacob Elordi was good as Elvis. He wasn't like great. I think still think it's they were such different characters almost like Austin Butler and him because it's like he's not the focus of the Priscilla movie. Like he's there
Hmm.
and he does a really good job. But I think it's like not fair to compare them because Austin Butler's is like a movie about Elvis for 3 hours, you know. So
Yeah.
um, I think I still like the Elvis movie better in terms of enjoyment, but I think this is probably better made than the Elvis movie, especially because it doesn't have Tom Hanks. Like, it's hard not to be like, this is better when Tom Hanks isn't showing up on your screen. When they said there was like a few moments where like Elvis is on the phone, he's like talking about the Colonel, and I'm like, please don't show up. Like I know it's not going.
Please no beer.
I'm like, I'm not. It's not going to, but yeah. Um, really liked it. Like it just was pretty good. Like the best movie of the year by any means, but I really enjoyed it. So, yeah, that's what I watched.
Nice.
Oh,
Well, Loki season 2, episode 5
yeah, dude. We kind
was
of
very good.
touched on it that like we haven't even seen the 6th episode, which comes out on Thursday, and we're already saying this is like a top 2 MCU project. Um, it's so good. Like I don't like Kihe Kwan is amazing for one.
So good.
He's so good. The fact that he didn't act for 20 years is so heartbreaking because he's the man. Um,
Hmm.
and I'm so glad that he's like integral to the like I thought he was just gonna get like this small role that
I know,
like
side character.
because in like he is a side character, but like I thought it was just it's like, oh, he's in everything everyone all at once, like, you know, let's put him in. He won an
Yeah.
Oscar, you know, whatever. But like he's such a big part of it. And the whole like I was getting emotional when Loki's talking about his friends. Like he doesn't have friends. He doesn't have people like his brother like did, but his brother thinks he's dead. Or I mean, it's all confusing because timeline stuff.
Well, yeah, he's technically
5 years.
Avengers Loki.
Yeah, 2012, which is crazy because he's awesome. He's like the best character. Um,
Hmm.
but they're literally he's it's so cool because I looked it up to see if it was comic accurate, and it is. That he's no longer the god of evil and mischief or whatever. He's becoming the god of stories, which is awesome.
Hmm.
Like I just love that. That's
Well,
so.
there's a comic that people think it might be going toward,
Mhm.
where basically Loki becomes He Who Remains.
Oh, interesting.
He's not technically called. It's called Agent Loki, and it's basically this young Loki stumbles upon an older Loki that literally is like the keeper of time.
And I think that that's kind of like he's got to be such a big part of Secret Wars.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely setting it up. They like keep saying things and like hinting at things like with uh her talking. She's like, we can't play God or whatever. He's like, we are gods. Like,
Hmm.
okay, I am a god. There's like things talking about it. Like he's very clearly like tiptoeing this line of like, I need to control it though. I need to save them and
His
control them.
his motivations are so much better. Obviously, like he's such a obvious
Clearly, but then he's like still like towing that line, like,
of like
where
he could become evil again,
exactly.
which would be, I mean, talk about a way of creating the ultimate like big bad in the MCU. If it's Loki, you know how crazy that would be.
It'd be fire.
It would be the
Because
best
he's such a loved character.
because I loved him when he was a villain because he's awesome. His character development's insanely good. Tom Hiddleston's the man. One of my favorite characters before this, but this show is just so good. And
He's got so much depth. I think making him a big bad would cause so much conflict
which would
in
be
like
great.
the audience and different things. It'd be awesome. I think it'd be amazing. If he's
I'd be
not the
like
big bad,
sad,
I almost think that he should at least just be like a mini series bad,
yeah. And so, I mean, him controlling his whole like time
Loki
slippage.
becomes Doctor Doom.
apparently Loki was gonna turn into a Kang, was gonna be a Kang variant in like early on in talks apparently, like something, and they scrapped it, but maybe they didn't, you know, and maybe they
If
unscrap it because of what's going on. I don't know. Um,
him being Doctor Doom would be, I mean,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Doctor Doom's such an interesting character with his own backstory, so I'd rather him be
yeah,
a Kang variant. But I don't know, man. Like,
yeah. But if Loki's a Kang variant and Doctor Doom's a Kang variant, then Loki can be Doctor Doom.
but is Doctor
I'm,
Doom ever a Kang variant?
I don't know. That's what they were talking about, though. Remember
They were.
talking about doing.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Well, right now.
Oh, but I think they're just switching it to be Doctor Doom, not him being Kang.
Uh,
Yeah, just like scrapping Kang and being like, "Here's the new big bag. It's Doctor Doom," which would make no sense considering that they've set up so much of Kang.
yeah, that wouldn't really tailor to
What's going
uh
on?
his good backstory then.
Yeah, because Doctor Doom's such a Victor Von Doom. He's like so cool. Like you got to do him properly. Um, uh, Loki's visually awesome. The writing's so it's like one of the best written things in the MCU, if not the best written thing in the MCU. Like I don't know,
True.
man. It's so good. I'm floored by it. I'm so excited for Thursday. um, so,
For
but yeah, Loki season 2 is amazing. Just keep making
swag.
Loki seasons. Just give me 20 episodes of Loki, man. So, but
True.
yeah,
Movie of the week.
movie of the week. I'm so glad it was rented for a while, but it went on YouTube free. It's Sunshine. I'll read a synopsis. So made 2007. Stars Killian Murphy, Rose uh, Byrne, Chris Evans, Michelle Yeoh, Benedict Wong, Mark Strong. You know, Danny Boyle directed. So, 15 years into the future, the sun is dying and Earth is threatened by Arctic temperatures. A team of astronauts is sent to revive the sun, but the mission fails. 7 years later, a new team is sent to finish the mission as mankind's last hope. What did you think?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's good. I really liked it.
I had never heard of it.
Neither I just want George Carmy, the movies and stuff guy. He loves it. And so
Yeah, I had no idea that it even existed, and I thought it was so good.
yeah. Like
And I like
insanely
how
good.
is this not like some kind of like cult classic type deal?
Yeah, like
Like,
why
how are
is this
people not obsessed with this and being like, this is like one of the best things ever
yeah.
done in sci-fi? Because it is.
It is so good.
I mean, I can without a doubt, without even thinking of movies, say it's top 5 sci-fi movies ever made.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tradition
2001. You got
Traditional sci-fi. I'll not include like Star Wars or whatever, but
yeah, like you got
like Interstellar, yeah, space
2001 Alien.
2001, Alien, this, that, like,
Like yeah, let's see if I go
those
to
kind of movies. This movie was incredible.
I loved it, dude. Um like a like
Visuals were crazy.
yeah. Like in like very very crazy. Like the
I
whole
mean, so
sun stuff.
the sun stuff was wild, bro.
This is made in 2007.
7.
2000 dude, it's like what? I couldn't like I don't even know, man. Like oh my gosh. This
I
there's this
couldn't believe it.
like the
But
scene
yeah,
where he's on the outside of the ship, whatever thing.
and he's got the
The,
heat wave coming up. Oh my gosh, but not even like the visuals there, but like the whole like sacrifice is like it's like which the whole like overarching kind of like theme is like you're seeing the like when you see the sun, you're like seeing this like almost like this epiphany.
Mm-hmm.
of a moment. It's like almost like you're in complete awe. Like these people are like seeing. I don't even know how to describe it, but like how it's similar to like what it describes what people describe uh what it would be like when you see God,
Mm-hmm.
like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, but what made it really really good was when he was seeing that he's like, "What do you see? What do you see? What are you seeing?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he just couldn't say anything. And he's like freaking out. He's like, "Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see."
Yeah. And he's just
Just
nothing.
getting wave coming at him. Yeah, dude, it was incredible.
Yeah. It's so and I mean
Unbelievably good.
you have like early Chris Evans and Killian Murphy, like early like Killian might have done things at this point. I don't remember. He'd been in Batman Begins at this point,
Yeah.
and like the Dark. I guess the Dark Knight was a little bit later, but he was in 28 Days Later. He's in the. I mean, he wasn't in really anything like monumental, but he's
Let's see.
so he's in
Release date earliest first. Yeah, I mean, Batman Begins is like
first big project
his first big
or
project.
successful project. He's in other things, of course. Um,
Disco Pigs.
whatever. The
That's
wind
got
that
like
shakes the
3.2.
barley.
28 days later, that is 3.7.
Um,
This looks interesting. 28 days after a killer virus accidentally unleashed from a British research facility, a
yeah,
small group of London survivors.
it's a zombie movie. It's supposed to be like insane. I think
2002. I want to watch that now. I mean, it's rated the same as Sunshine.
Sunshine. Yeah,
3.7.
but like if you look at Chris Evans, like this dude had made the Fantastic Four, both of them. Uh, like and like Scott Pilgrim versus no, that was Scott. Like this is so early for him. Bunch of bad action movies. Like one.
But this just made me want to watch a certain movie more.
What movie?
Train Spotting.
Oh, why? Oh, it's Danny Boyle,
It's
right?
Danny Boyle, and I never seen any. I don't think I've seen anything Danny Boyle.
No, I have.
This is the first thing.
I've seen 127 hours,
I never watched that.
but yeah. Other than that, I hadn't seen anything. This was so. I really. I mean, loved this. Oh, he made Slumdog Millionaire and Steve Jobs.
Yeah, he made Steve Jobs.
The good Steve Jobs. Michael
Yeah.
Fassbender. I haven't seen it though, so. Um,
Dang.
yeah, just I mean, it's truly one of the best sci-fi's ever. We really need to do a ranking of sci-fi movies sometime. Have we done that?
I don't think. Maybe actually.
Let's look.
But like in terms of sci-fi movies, you got Interstellar, you got Nope, Arrival, 2001,
Mm-hmm.
Alien, and you got this.
I mean, I've seen Stalker, so I think Stalker's better. But you say Arrival?
Yeah, I said Arrival.
Yeah, Arrival.
There's like there's a lot of like borderline stuff, science fiction, but
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
talking about like true space stuff.
Right, right, right. I don't think we've done top sci. We should do a sci-fi thing. That'd be fun. We haven't done top five in a while either. I guess we did the Zach Bryan, but
Well,
yeah.
go watch. Yeah, go watch
Please
it.
go
We
watch
didn't.
it. It's
We
like
didn't
really
actually. We didn't actually spoil it. So like, go watch it.
the ending's
There's like
so
there's twists and it's got a lot more. Even like going into it, there's so much depth to it. But like, it hits a point. reaching the end of the movie, like, last 30, 20 minutes, that, like, the depth and underlying message and things that they're
Uh-huh.
exploring, like, skyrockets, no pun intended.
And uh the twist with like the one person, okay?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but I'm saying like there's people that see this that think that's unnecessary. And I just disagree so much.
I disagree a lot because it was like they, like, tiptoed on this idea for so long with,
Mhm.
like I talked about with, like, God, like, the sun being a god type deal,
Mhm.
like, this giant unimaginable power,
Mhm. That provides
and it
life.
and it literally it was such a good addition.
It was great.
It took that whole concept to, like, new heights, and it elevated the movie a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it was so metal too. Like the one scene where he, does the thing that's like kind of gross. I'll just say that to not spoil it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Crazy. Yeah, what a movie, man. Such an underrated film.
very.
I'm here for it.
Well, good episode.
Yeah.
Talked about a lot of movies,
A lot
a
of
lot of
MCU stuff.
MCU.
Which was good. I'm glad we talked through the MCU.
Yep.
We'll
Well,
review Loki season 2 whole thing next week.
yep.
And oh, you know what can be our movie of the week next week because it comes out on Netflix on Friday. The Killer, David Fincher,
Oh, it comes out on Netflix on
on
Friday.
Friday, dude. I think the Killer Netflix release date. I think yeah, November 10th. Elect
Nice.
that, so that'll be good.
Well, we'll be watching and reviewing The Killer.
Yeah.
Um, Thanks everyone for listening, watching, wherever you're at. Life stuff. Get a helmet.